We are professionals now. Our intro takes longer than Benny's.
Yeah, there you go.
Booyah!
No, we were just trying to thank our members.
Yeah.
And I hate when somebody puts stuff up on the screen and flashes real fast and you can't even read everything. So
Yeah.
doing it that way, Individual shout out to each of y'all. That's a member.
Was it too long for y'all?
I was telling y'all, and I bet somebody will complain.
That's what we were saying.
It was way too long.
Numbers were going down the longer it played, it seemed, didn't it?
Yeah.
People jumping ship. Well, I ain't sitting here watching this shit. I'll just go over to who's on right now.
I don't know. Somebody else.
Joyce Single Mom 04. Hello. Did y'all like the video? That's about y'all, man.
Mm-hmm.
Bonnie Bailey, thank you for gifting all those memberships. That was nice.
Yeah, very sweet.
You keep doing that. The intro is going to take real long. But I don't mind. I'll add people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
love that individual shout outs. Can't complain to that. That's what I say too, man. I mean, if I just put it up on like 2-tier lists,
mm-hmm.
I don't feel the love.
Right. Me either. So.
And everybody thinks the intro is badass, so I'm not gonna apologize for none of it.
Mm-mm.
That's how we do things around here. We show appreciation.
Definitely.
All right. Now we got quite a bit of stuff lined up this evening.
Some juicy stuff.
I've been doing some homework so I can make a presentation. I feel like I'm going up in front of the class. I'm gonna wow them. I used to hate going up front to read. Ugh. Did y'all have the kid that wouldn't read out loud?
That was me. Half the time.
You were that kid.
Yeah. I was very shy.
Brandon, could you read paragraph 4?
I'd be sitting there so nervous they're gonna call me next. I'm like, don't call me. I would do it, but I didn't like it.
No, you can read it to your damn self, class.
There is hope for anybody that's real shy.
Yeah. Look how far she's come.
Yeah. I did take speech in college and high school. I think it helped a little bit, maybe.
Yeah. Where do you want to jump to first?
Whatever you feel you're up to.
Robin Oden, Miss Tonge, Single Mama 4, Joyce Carter, Buddy Billy. I think I hit everybody else almost. Pretty Flutter by Star. How you doing? I think first we're gonna go to let's do Liza Fletcher first.
Yeah, let's do that.
And I tell you, this shocked me though when we found this out earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up and share it with y'all. We're gonna read it. It's not real long, and then we're gonna discuss. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen this. I thought it might be interesting. It's sad. It's not great news, but it gives some more answers to what happened. Very sad. I don't know. This case really gets to me. I guess where if they caught him earlier from the first victim, she wouldn't be dead. She would still be here. It's very sad.
Yeah, it is.
And where it's on video, I don't know. I just saw. Well, not all on video, but some of it.
I'm sorry, y'all. Running a little slow today.
It just shows everybody like how fast your life can change. Like 1 minute you're running, enjoying yourself, next minute smacked.
Yeah. A 34-year-old Tennessee teacher whose death after she disappeared while jogging drew national headlines died of a gunshot wound to the back of her head and blunt force trauma. Autopsy results released this week show. I had no idea that that's what he did. But remember they talked about he was out there cleaning on the car for an hour. I think he shot her in the car. I really do.
I don't, because she had fractures. It don't say in that article, but in the autopsy, she has a shattered jaw and like bruising to her legs and stuff. So I don't think he shot her until after, but I think he probably was sitting there beating the crap out of her. knocked her out.
Regardless, I'm sure there was evidence all over the car. He didn't clean up that well.
Yeah.
If he was beating the shit out of her in the car, there'd have been proof of it. Liza Fletcher, a runner and mother of two, was shot in the back right side of her head, according to her autopsy report. Back right side. So if he was standing behind her, it'd be like he shot her like that. He's probably right-handed. Sick dude. According to the report, the bullet was not found, but a shell casing was. Wow. I wonder where they found. So apparently they've been at the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Fletcher was abducted on the University of Memphis campus on September 2nd. Her partially decomposed body was found near a vacant house in Memphis on September 5th. Officials said she was found in tall grass at a vacant house in a residential area roughly 5 miles from the school's campus. That's probably where he shot her at. You would have thought it would have got reported. I wonder if it got reported and they didn't look into it or what.
No, nobody. I think it's high crime. Well, I don't know if it's high crime area.
The date and time of death was listed as the date and time she was found. The report does not say when or where Fletcher was killed. That's wild, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
A rape kit was also taken during the autopsy, but the medical examiner found no overt evidence of injuries associated with sexual assault.
See, I didn't know that part. Then why in the hell did he kidnap her? Maybe you're right. Maybe it did go bad soon, you know?
A felon, a manhunt, and an arrest. Henderson spent 20 years in prison after being convicted of kidnapping a Memphis-based lawyer, Kemper Duran, and was released in 2020. Henderson has been since charged, pleaded not guilty to charges of aggravated rape and kidnapping. Those charges stem from allegations that Henderson kidnapped and raped a woman on September 21st, 2021. That was the victim between when he got out and before he got to Eliza, is who those charges come from.
Mm-hmm.
Henderson wasn't charged in that case until September 2022 because the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation said forensic scientists at the Jackson Crime Lab pulled a rape kit that was taken in 2021 and tested it. June 24th, the kit came back August 29th, and a national DNA database hit for Henderson found its way back to TBI September 5th. That lagging testing, the kit is the subject of a lawsuit brought by the woman who accused Henderson of SA. She's suing the city of Memphis, saying investigators failed to collect and process evidence properly. And they did.
Mm-hmm.
The delay in testing has also spurred questions about police handling of the case, drawing Mayor Jim Strickland to defend the department's investigation of Fletcher's disappearance. Well, I think that it's not that he needs to be defended. It's why that it even got to that, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't get what they mean by that, do you?
Mm-mm. What do y'all think? That's disturbing, isn't it?
I had no idea that he had shot her. Did you?
Yeah. Because I read the autopsy.
Well, before that.
Yeah, it's been out a couple days, but no. I thought maybe he stabbed her because of how much he was.
I assumed he strangled her, asphyxiated her. Pardon. That's what I just assumed.
Mm-hmm.
But man, that dude, man, he is the creepiest cat. And
now there is other articles that states in the autopsy they found fentanyl in her system, also 10 milligrams. So don't know whether that comes in, but
yeah,
it's in there also.
It wasn't in that article. That's right.
No, but
they found fentanyl in her system.
Yeah. And I don't think it was her.
I don't think somebody that's jogging and shit's taking fentanyl. No. I just don't see.
So I don't know how
a fentanyl addict jogging. So I'm not gonna think that it was under her doing.
So
you never know, man. Maybe after he beat the shit out of her, he give her some of that to.
Yeah, that's what
keep her.
Yeah, seduce. Yeah. And I'm glad he didn't get to, assault her further. You know what I mean?
There is a special place in hell for that dude.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he's right up there beside Hitler getting the corn cob treatment.
There you go. But when somebody makes a mistake and go to prison, they don't learn from it and keep doing the same old stuff, you know? They shouldn't be out there.
Hi, Connie Adams, Poppy Red Mustang, Florence White,
Hey, everybody.
Nana,
Nana Angels.
Robin Odom.
Oliver Mods. Jesse. Is Jesse there? Yeah, Jesse's there. Right?
I ain't seen Jesse.
No. Jesse, where are you?
Don't you? Jesse's girl. I never found a woman.
I just feel bad because that previous victim had almost his true name. Like it was, what was it? It was a
Cleotha Henderson.
It was an abbreviation on the dating site he was using. That's how the previous victim met him, and he assaulted her. But they had that information. They didn't dig into it either.
They had all kinds of ways to catch his ass.
Yeah.
If they would have properly investigated that, Liza Fletcher would still be alive. Her parents are the ones that should be suing their ass, in my opinion. Of course, they're already rich, but
yeah. It wouldn't surprise me either. Another victim they find out later, maybe. It might, not be as, like a kidnapping or assault, but other, crimes he's committed. Well, I know he stole somebody's credit cards and stuff, so that was a different person too. So he's out there doing a bunch of illegal stuff. He shouldn't be doing.
Running around, acting up, doing illegal shit. It's wild. I tell y'all what, and that's pretty much it. She's called up, right?
Yeah.
That case is just a damn tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
But today, I was looking at something. I want to share this too, real quick. I feel crazy for even saying, you'll see. Hold on, just let me get there. But right here. If you look at these pictures, right now, there's pictures of the boys on here too. I ain't going to show them. They're above this. I went ahead and got to this spot for a reason. This is the Wells website, right? When you look at the difference in her face here, right, and how big her arms and stuff are to compare to these, don't she look a lot lighter in that one?
Yeah, she looks a lot skinnier.
And that looks like that's at Christmas to me, right? Yeah. And that looks like that's right before she disappeared.
Right.
How is it she looks that much smaller in that amount of time? I don't think she's grown that tall.
Right.
But I think it's a drastic difference. And this is the website. And I was looking at it, and I tell you, some of these pictures look so different to me, it's hard to even believe it's the same little girl.
Yeah.
Like this picture here, and look at that picture there. If you showed them to me and I didn't know no better, I would think that's two different kids. I really would.
Mm-hmm.
I know kids look changes as they get older, but like in this one here,
there's a big change.
There's such a big difference. Yeah. Oh man, I didn't mean to show that. Anyway, I don't know. I thought that was interesting. And if y'all want to go there, it's her website, SummerWells.com. The website, I'll have to say, is done pretty well. And there's a lot of pictures of Summer on here. I really like those. I think those are nice.
Mm-hmm.
She looks nice and happy there and clean.
Yeah, she is. Some of them, she just looks like sickly and not taken care of.
Like right here, look at this, when her head shaved and how little she looks.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought it was weird if you look at some of the pictures. And like there's one, it's a missing flyer of hers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I can't, it's like 4 different pictures of her, and they're all looks like there's a little bit of a gap between the time. And I swear you would think it's not even the same kid.
Yeah.
So, has anybody ever noticed that? I heard some of them pictures are her brother. I would almost think that's possible. I swear.
Because it don't look like her.
It just looks like to me, and I know that's just crazy conspiracy theory-ish type shit, but it almost looks like there's a different kid to me. And I went through this a long time earlier. I should have like prepared it for y'all and showed y'all the exact ones, because I found a couple that I swear it just looks like a different kid to me. I'll do it. Next time we're live, I'll have it all pictured up, because you got to have the right pictures to really see it.
Compare the two.
And there's some, man, I'm telling you, when I'm going to put them together and let y'all look, it just makes you wonder. And I found a picture too, and this is like right before she went missing. It looks like a knot to me, but it's where her cheekbone is. But I swear it looks wrong to me. I don't know, you know. And I know some pictures have been messed with and stuff, but I mean, the ones on their website, so
yeah.
I don't know, you know. No.
What?
You don't feel me on that a little bit?
No, some of them look kind of, she looks scary.
Kind of, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, you know, I was looking. Yeah. See, there ain't nothing on her right now.
Who?
Kaylee. Well, there's some stuff, but.
Kaylee or Kylie?
Kaylee. Somebody was telling me some stuff about her yesterday that I got to check out. But before I spread it, I'm going to make sure I ain't being bullshitted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I have like a post on Facebook for KayleeJones, and this group, a group for her shared it, and man, it's been shared like over 100 times, I think. And I've had people emailing the hell out of me, but you gotta. I'm not gonna spread no bullshit. I gotta make sure these people are legit.
Why'd you even bring it up?
Because I wanted to talk about Kaylee. I was supposed to have got message back by now. Is why I brought it up, actually. And they've been messaging the hell out of me, but I still haven't got one about the question I want to.
Well, that'd be nice if they answer it, if it's legit insider info.
Well, it's not super insider, but it's somebody that should know a lot.
What's going on?
Yeah.
There's not a lot about her case. Like the parents might have done an interview or two, but haven't been out there on the media, really. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to. Yeah. We was going to go over that interview that they did with Sleuth Mom. I don't know. We might do it another day, but I don't know. I'm still wondering if it's just me or if it's just really some of the stuff's weird. And
how our parents act.
Yes. So. And I know the person I was talking to, they say they're scared of them. I don't know about all that, but that's what they say.
The parents sit there just the mom giggling and laughing. Like this is not very long after she went missing either.
Yeah.
Just I don't know. It's not.
It's odd to have parents of a missing kid doing an interview and laughter.
Yeah. I get the feeling they're not longing for her to come back.
I hate to say it, but I get that feeling too. It just doesn't. It doesn't sound like to me. I could be wrong.
They even say, "Hey, you know, if you don't want to come home, that's okay. You can
let us know you're alive.
You can do whatever." I'm like, "What? Really?"
Yeah. Hi, Angie Davis. How you doing, Cindy Franklin?
Hi, everybody coming in. Just going over a few things.
I don't know, but what me and Brandy's really been checking out is this Debbie Collier mystery.
This crazy case.
This wildness. And I've got some 911 calls from that shit we're going to check out. And I'm sure some of y'all have probably already heard them, but I still think they're worth playing for the people that haven't. Because
I'm just going to... creepy.
No, I'm not going to tell you what I think. I'm going to play them for you guys. For those of you that haven't heard them, I want your opinion.
No, tell us a little bit before you play and what.
I'm getting ready to play it right now. And this is Debbie Collier's daughter's. Well, I'll play her sister's call first because it's real short. Hold on.
Well, okay.
This is her sister.
Well, maybe go over it for anybody who don't know.
She said that she was in an accident about a month ago, and the driver was trying to convince my sister not to tell the cops that he was driving because he was out on parole, and there was, a stipulation to his parole that he couldn't drive.
I don't think that has shit to do with shit. Do you?
No, and I was listening to the Nancy Grace interview. You didn't hear this, but Nancy Grace said, yeah, it might be key, but since it came from the daughter, I guess the daughter told the sister maybe, we don't know if it's legit. If that's true, if that information about the wreck came from the daughter. I think
if it is true, it still don't have shit. It has no bearing on what happened to her.
You don't think 8 months later, everybody already knows. What are they going to do? Go, take her out, and everybody still knows that she was in an accident with them,
Yeah.
So that don't make a lot of sense.
And the way this shit went down, it wouldn't make sense that that's how they would go about that.
Right.
If you was just not wanting her to testify, if that's what you were worried about, because she could get you revoked or whatever, you ain't gonna have her Venmo and shit and buying her own stuff it's not gonna happen that way.
No.
There's just
it would be like a hit, a hired hit, like, go.
It'd be like you grab her and get rid of her.
Right.
You would not be hanging out and doing all that wildness. And there's some video too I got. We're going to play real quick. And it shows a lot of this. I want y'all to see it. This is her in the parking lot.
It's weird when people insert themselves into the case. Like her daughter.
All right, here. I'll play this for y'all.
First on 11 Alive, new surveillance video showing Debbie Collier alone in a parking lot when her daughter says she sent her a Venmo payment and a text saying they won't let me go.
Now, this video is just adding to the mystery of this homicide out of Habersham County.
11 Alive's Cody Alcorn has been digging into this case and has new details tonight. Cody.
Yeah, we now have the 911 calls made just hours before Debbie Collier's body was found, plus a new report shows detectives spent hours executing a search warrant at her daughter's home in Athens. 24 hours before Debbie Collier's body was found on September 11th in Habersham County, new video from outside a Family Dollar store in Clayton, Georgia, adds to the mystery. Detectives say you see her black Chrysler Pacifica pull in. She goes in the store just before 3. They say Collier appeared to be alone and calm. Cameras inside capture her buying items. At 3:17 p.m., while Collier is still at the store, her daughter, Amanda Bearden, says her mom sent her a Venmo payment for almost $2,400 and a text saying, "They won't let me go." Detectives say at 3:19 p.m., Collier pulls out of the parking lot. 3 hours later, her husband reports her missing in Athens.
Athens Park Police. Hi, my name's Amanda Bearden, and I filed a missing persons report on my mother last night. Okay. Yesterday.
Records show Collier's daughter Amanda called Athens Clark 911 at 8:30 a.m. the next day. Bearden asking if detectives could trace the GPS in her mom's van.
I'm not trying to be a smart aleck here or anything, but do I need to hire a private detective, maybe?
3 hours later, Collier's sister, who lives in Alabama, calls the 911 center. She tells the dispatcher Bearden told her Collier was missing.
All right.
We're just not getting information, so I'm just...
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
I am really worried about my sister.
An hour later, Collier's rental van's found off a logging road in Clarksville. Her partially burned body found several hundred yards away, along with the items she was seen buying at the store. The sheriff's office hasn't named a suspect nor arrested anyone in her death. 11 Alive obtained reports showing on September 14th, detectives spent 6 hours executing a search warrant at a home Collier's daughter Amanda shared with her boyfriend.
Ain't that interesting? 6 hours searching at her daughter's house? 6 hours. I
Yeah.
tell you what.
Law enforcement don't get a search warrant usually for nothing. You know, they have to have some kind of reason. So that's weird right there. And how the daughter is inserting herself into the case. I think the reason she's calling, she don't really have any tips or anything to share.
Well, I got the cost to play.
Oh, we're just talking about this one, about this.
We're just talking about what we've seen so far. Okay. Don't y'all think it's weird that they searched her daughter's house for 6 hours? Looking for what, do you think?
Yeah. Why would they search her house if they didn't think she might have something to hide, you know? So.
It's interesting.
Very.
And we, you know, like I said, we got the calls and we'll play for y'all too, because she's made some calls to 911. But I thought that news clip right there, it's pretty much catches you up, don't it?
Yep.
It really gives you, if you haven't heard of it, it gives you a good idea what's going on. Hi, Remain Calm. How you doing? I haven't seen you in a minute. Well, earlier today, but before then, it'd been a while. Poppy Red Mustang's up. Bonnie Bailey, how goes it?
And before we get to the next video, if anybody hasn't subscribed, you guys subscribe. We're almost at 7,000. How many away from 7,000?
22, I think.
Yeah, we need 22 more subscribers. So if y'all haven't, most of you probably have, but if you haven't, please do.
Hi, holy moly.
And hit the like button.
We're doing good tonight. How y'all? Everybody else good?
This case is kind of crazy. Yeah.
What do y'all think? Have y'all, I mean, I know I see a lot of y'all get into a lot of different stuff. I'm sure a lot of y'all's heard of this. Who thinks it's the daughter has something to do with it? If you do, throw a 1 in the chat. If you think it's got to do with the paint can hitting her car,
The accident,
throw a 2. Or if you think
neither,
3.
I vote probably 1.
I'm a 1, just for the record. Like coffee's blazing hot. We will get into that discussion again today. I got jumped on for being mean to you about coffee slurping.
No.
Look at all the 1s. I haven't seen nothing beside a 1 yet. You guys watching House of the Dragon? You know it.
Yeah. It's getting good.
Yeah. I tell you what, real quick, they are screwing over, what's his name? Damon, because they're editing out the clips when he's being a nice dude, when he's comforting his daughters after the mother died.
How do you know they edited it out?
Because I've seen clips of the scene and it's not in the show, and I watch YouTube and they talk about it. They edited it out. Make him look like a cold dude.
Right.
That's good, man. All I seen once. I think she's suspicious, man. And after y'all listen to these calls, y'all are gonna be like, "What? That sounds off."
Yeah.
But we'll go ahead and play those real quick, because I like to get everything out and then we can talk.
Okay.
We can discuss, right?
Yeah.
You feel good about that?
Yeah.
I did my work too, getting all this ready for you guys tonight.
Good job.
Give me a thumbs up. Damn. Help a brother out. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. It's a little bit long, but I mean, I think we should hear it all.
Hi, my name's Amanda Bearden, and I filed a missing persons report on my mother last night,
Okay.
Yesterday, excuse me, and I was just wondering if maybe I could speak with the detective that's been assigned to her case.
Okay. Do you have any further information?
I sure do. I mean, do you want the case number?
Give me the case number so I can look it up that way.
Bear with me just a second. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, it's 2022 dash 0910 0216.
216.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just a second. And the detective may not actually be in the building yet, so I may have to get you a patrol officer, okay? So just bear with me just a second.
Okay.
So 09010.
I'm sorry, his handwriting is not that great, but it's 09100216.
Okay, sorry about that. I think I missed.
No, you're fine. It's only me.
On Rocky Drive?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what kind of update do you have, just so I know what to try to...
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean like I had an update. I just meant... Oh, my God. I didn't mean... I'm sorry. I'm not in a clear mental state. This is my mother that's missing. I just wanted to talk to them. I wanted to see if maybe there was something that I could do. I do have the rental agreement number if they needed that. I mean, that's the only thing that I have to offer. So maybe, because she was in a rental car, I do have her rental agreement number. If they could maybe trace the GPS in it.
Okay. All right, what's your phone number?
I'm her daughter.
Yes, ma'am. Take a deep breath for me, okay?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I'd be upset too. I completely understand that part, like being upset about it. So the officer that took your report is already gone for the day. He worked last night. And then the detectives, I don't think they're in the building right now. They're kind of working on an on-call basis, so I don't know that I can get in touch with them unless I have something, fresh to give them, and that would be something. But I can see if I can get another officer to call you back, okay?
Okay.
And we've got the bolo out for her. We got everybody, keeping their eyes peeled for her and that kind of thing. So,
I'm not trying to be a smart aleck here or anything, but do I need to hire a private detective maybe? Because I mean, and I'm not trying to be ugly or anything, but I don't understand I mean, I know you don't know everything, of course, but why hasn't what I've asked being done? Like, why isn't the GPS in her van being traced? Do I need a private detective to do that? I mean, I'm not trying to be ugly or anything.
I know.
I just, the most help.
Okay, so here's the thing. She's an
She's an adult.
Right.
I get it.
So that makes things a little more difficult because people are allowed to leave and go and do things without telling other people. And I know that's not a good answer. I understand that. But that is also, that is also part of it because she is an adult. So it just takes some time also to do these things. And so I don't specifically know what they've done yet or not. I wasn't here last night, so I don't know. But from my understanding, they would be doing everything that we know to do currently. But I will definitely get somebody to call you back, okay?
Okay, thank you for talking to me.
It's no problem. I'm so sorry. I hate that this is happening to you. What was your name again, sweetie?
Amanda Bearden.
Amanda Bearden. Spell your last name.
Bearden.
Okay. All right. I'll get somebody to call you back here shortly, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Athens Clark County Police.
Hi, can I speak with Colonel Johnson?
Okay, I don't have a Colonel Johnson.
Okay, he just called me. I have some more information for him, and I wanted to give it to him. My name's Amanda Bearden.
Okay. All right, hold on 1 second. I talked to you earlier, so it was
yes.
Sergeant Johnson we had you talk to. Hold on.
Sergeant Johnson. I'm sorry, honey.
No, that's okay. Just lots of Johnsons around here, so I want to make sure I got the
I get it.
you just need him to call you back?
Yes, ma'am. I thought about it, and I have her iCloud information. I know that and correct me if I'm wrong, but if the phone is turned off, it would still track her. But I do have her. I've got her Apple ID and what I thought was her password, but the password isn't working. I don't know if y'all have technology or whatever, but I do have. I don't know. I mean, you know.
All right, hold on one second, okay?
He said he'd call me back. Okay, thank you.
What the hell's KFC got to do with all this? Colonel Sanders don't work there at 911, lady.
No. I think
She
she's
said
just,
Colonel.
yeah.
Colonel.
She don't really give much information. I think she's calling to try to see what they know, really.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe thinking, huh, what does a good daughter do in this case?
You think she mentions, hey, she's missing, but she sent me like a couple grand.
Yeah.
Think she told them that right off the rip, or waited till they found it?
They might already knew. Well, I don't know if they did or not.
I'd like to know, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
She's got to get her mom's password. Yeah, she in there like, I've tried to hack this shit to get the rest of her money, but I can't figure out the password.
Yeah.
Maybe y'all can do something with it. Open it up, give it back.
Talking about what, iCloud or something to track her? Something about the tracking or something?
Yeah, talking about they can track her phone with its off.
Why does she need that? Why is she thinking about that? You know?
Well, I guess she's trying.
She's trying to be helpful, but
she seems suspicious
Yeah.
to me. Real suspicious.
I think she's just like, oh, I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll call him and act like I'm a grieving daughter. Maybe that's the right thing to do. Make me look innocent.
Well, let's just say it. Money is a absolutely terrific motive.
Yeah, but this was very stupid.
And she got a big chunk of money. I mean, you know, that's no chump change, $2,400.
Yeah, but how do you think she's going to pull it off? I don't think it was over the money. I think they got in an argument and maybe, I don't know. Well, that would make sense because you would think it would have to be pre-planned if they made her go buy her kill kit or whatever you call it, you know?
I'm blown away by the case, man. It just is
Don't make
all
sense.
crazy. Because if you watch that film of her walking around the store, she does not seem like a woman that's like got killers in the car waiting while she's buying her own murder kit.
Maybe they're like, Mom, let's go camping. Why don't you go buy a tarp? We might need a lighter. We need these supplies.
Yeah, wrap yourself in paper towels.
It's very strange.
I don't know. And I couldn't find it in time for the show, but I've heard a piece of her husband's 911.
I've heard it. And he says that, is it her or the daughter that says the purse and her phone and purse and card is there, but she had her purse with her, so on the camera at the store, so that doesn't match. So
it's so strange, man.
I'm hoping they'll find something when they do the search warrant.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
And you would, I mean, like, if you believe that she sent that message,
right,
then you gotta believe she knew these people were bad people, right? What if she sent a message to her daughter? Then her daughter's not with them right then and there. My message would have been like, "Get the damn police! I'm getting ready." You know, I mean, I just don't get it.
Yeah, me either.
You know.
Now I was thinking, what's she doing in that parking lot after, you know, for 10 minutes? You know?
I don't get a lot of that shit.
But if you got a chance to get out of that vehicle, if they're in the vehicle hiding in the back, I would be doing anything I could to get somebody's attention. I would not go back in that vehicle.
No way in hell. I would have walked in the front door of that store, told the
back.
clerk, call 911, walked out the back, and wouldn't have stopped.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what don't make sense. It makes me think, for whatever reason, she doesn't realize she's getting
all right.
snuffed out in a little while. Because I tell you, that woman, you can watch that film. She's calm as a cucumber. I don't, even if, and the cops have said this was not a suicide. They've already ruled it out.
Yeah.
So to me, she doesn't know what's going to happen for some reason.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, who knows who could have sent the transfers and all that, you know? I don't know.
Why that certain amount of money? Is that the amount of money she had in her account? You know, that don't make a lot of sense either.
I would love to hear somebody just explain how that any of that can make sense from start to finish to where you could make it. I can't.
And anybody worried about their life? They're not worried about sending nobody money, you know?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be able to get your money after you're gone.
They're worried about how the hell am I going to get out of this, you know, this situation. You know, what kind of signs can I send my daughter? They wouldn't be taking the time and going to Venmo and sending money to the daughter.
It makes no sense. And it's like the more you add into it, it makes less sense. That's why, to me, the first place you got to look is at the daughter. And apparently the police are damn suspicious to have searched her house for 6 hours.
I think the daughter might have, like, after she done it, like, oh no, what am I going to do? I need an alibi or something. Freaked out and sent her the Venmo, maybe. I don't know. So, sent herself the Venmo from her mom's phone.
I think it was a message for the husband to see, telling him to remove the spare key from the blue flower pot for his safety.
Oh, really? Maybe.
I can't figure it out.
Mm-mm.
Can you? All I know is motive, the daughter, police think they think there's evidence at the daughter's house to search it for 6 hours.
Yeah.
And you don't get a search warrant for nothing. They won't just hand them out. They have to go in front of a judge and everything to get a search warrant.
So it's not an easy thing usually. So they're looking for something or just trying to find anything, I guess.
Question. How do you guys keep getting better looking? Well, for me, it's dudes get better looking with age. Brandy just works hard at it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Thank you, Angie Davis.
Thank you, Angie.
What's going to let someone keep their phone in that situation? Exactly.
Ding dong, yeah. That makes no sense.
So I don't think the messages were sent by her.
I don't think.
And that makes me think, who would be the person that would have wanted to seem like the message was sent by her? It'd be the daughter, because she's the one getting the money, right? She's definitely, I mean, how would it look for her to be getting the money? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's like, well, if I send the money at least to myself, they would think I would be the last person they would look at.
See, I thought about that too.
Mm-hmm.
The Arkham's razor type theory, it's way too obvious.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Or is she just a criminal mastermind and fooling us all?
Right.
And I had pictures to tell the story with and forgot all about them.
Now, I do know that the neighbor had heard them arguing, the daughter and the mom. So
there's Debbie. We've talked a lot about her. I don't think I've showed a picture of her. There's Debbie. This is a still shot of the van at the Dollar General where she was last spotted. There's a better picture of her. Here's the daughter.
they kind of resemble a little bit.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
The face a little bit.
Mm.
You don't see it.
Mm.
Yeah, they do kind of. Except the mouth, maybe.
Mm. Maybe the eyes. It looks like their eyes shapes close. Maybe. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Do they resemble? 1 for yes, 2 for no.
Y'all have any comments? What do y'all think? Any thoughts?
Here's a good comment. She's a dumbass that calls 911 instead of the detectives. Yeah. Thank you. I never thought about that. Yeah.
911.
Hey, this is an emergency. I need to tell the detectives something.
She really didn't have anything to tell me.
I need him to crack mom's bank account information. This shit's whipping my ass. All I got was like the 20-some hundred she Venmo'd me right before what happened.
And like a day or not even a day in, she's like, y'all not doing your job? Do I have to hire a private investigator? You know?
Everybody is awful agreeable tonight. You know, we've had one person vote out of order with everybody. I think there's a lot of, are we in echo chamber? No, because we keep it real here.
Yeah.
I know we're no echo chamber. I think we just all pretty damn smart's what it is. We see through bullshit here at JDTC. Us and chat. All you out there. If you're watching me, you can sniff it, right?
Yep.
Amanda was much younger in that pic. Yeah, I've seen some other pics of her too. I don't know why I picked that one.
Now, did they do like cause of death and stuff yet? Or I wonder how she was actually.
Something good for you to Google and answer instead of wonder. We're supposed to be telling people shit, not asking them, right?
Right.
I'm thinking they did. I heard that it wasn't the fire, wasn't the cause of death. So I'm thinking it wasn't smoke inhalation or nothing, at least. I'm sure somebody here knows.
I'm looking at it.
How do we not know that?
I heard it earlier, but I forget.
I start to get them jumbled, man.
Yeah.
I really do. But I think we need to cover a lot of different stuff, too. You know?
Yep, definitely.
Oh, and you know, while Brandy's Googling that real quick, I want to show this real quick because I'm going to do it all the time until it gets old. Ain't old with me yet. Here is the address I keep harping on y'all about hold on, let me get this shit out of the way. There we go. There's the address to write them a kindly worded letter asking them to give Summer's case to TBI because Hawkins County does not have the manpower or the want to find Summer. So here is the number. And anybody wants to give them a call and just, say, hey, I heard you guys are the ones that can give TBI the power to investigate the SummerWells case. Be respectful, polite, holler at them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But until they threaten me about showing it, I'm going to keep advertising it once a show anyway. I still think that's a good cause. That upsets me too because I basically titled my video the other day, SummerWells, a way to help. And if I would have titled it some crazy ass nonsense bullshit, I would have had thousands of views. But I guess nobody really wants to help. They want to hear a bunch of damn gossip and trash. I'm not talking about you guys. I know you guys are great. I'm just saying people that's not in our group. People that ain't in our clique, makes me question a lot of them. Don't you? With some kind of
this says it's still pending, but I think they've released the autopsies. I'm trying to find it.
Still pending?
Yeah, but that might have been old, so I'm trying to see if there's a newer.
I don't think they will release COD till they have a case bill. Okay.
Oh, okay, maybe that's why I can't find it. They did say it's not kidnapping or suicide. So what does that leave?
Unaliving yourself.
Oh, sorry. See, I'm always breaking the rules, the YouTube rules. So.
Yeah. I'm finally part of the clique at age 44. Thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah.
We're the cool kids.
There you go.
Everybody here.
Cool.
Yeah. And all the cats in the rewatch gang. We've got a hell of a lot of rewatch gang, don't we?
Yeah, we thank you.
We appreciate that, guys, a lot.
Yeah. Anytime you can watch is great.
Yeah. Every view helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been the problem with Summer's case because a lot of it has become for views. Yes, and a lot of it ain't become for help.
Yeah. A lot of it's like, what can I come up with today?
Yeah.
I'm like, me and John's like, if we can't come up with something that will help her case and not hurt it, I'm not going to talk about it.
Right.
Yeah. but she's always a priority, but you can't make something out of nothing either.
I'm not spreading no more bullshit gossip on my channel.
No.
If I don't feel real good about things, I don't want nobody else spreading it, and I ain't going to spread it.
Yeah, and there's other cases that need attention. Some cases you don't even know about, people don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Jolissa,
Fuentes.
yeah, I always forget her last name.
Yeah.
The 22-year-old that went missing in her car vehicle, 4 a.m. in the morning. They haven't found her vehicle or her. Adventures with Purpose went and tried to help around the waters, you know.
Yeah,
I should say, I said around the waters, body of waters around there, but.
Yeah, she went missing with her car, so they, that's why Adventures with Purpose got in on it, because anytime there's a car and a person missing, that's right up their alley.
Yeah. For some reason I'm drawn to her case too. It's just like nothing, like no details, no nothing. I just have a feeling maybe she was meeting somebody at 4 a.m. Why would you go out at 4 a.m.?
It seems like a real odd time to go out at 4 a.m. in the morning for anything positive.
Yeah, they need to check.
They have some surveillance footage in her case.
Right.
But
you know, probably at 4 a.m. I don't know.
What?
I think she went to a party and stuff. I don't know if she was drinking or anything before then. Maybe she met somebody. I don't know. But she went home before she left again. That's what don't make sense to me.
A lot of it don't make sense.
It's just so weird because her vehicle hasn't been found, which is like, you know, maybe a person go missing, but a person in a vehicle, it's a lot harder to hide a vehicle, you know.
Or maybe try to get law enforcement to hand over the case to FBI for summer. Yeah, that'd be great, but that's a lot harder to do than to get TBI to take it over.
Something needs to happen. The case is just sitting there.
Yeah. Or the Tennessee Highway Patrol. I wonder if they could investigate.
Maybe.
Cause it's just sad, man. Cause I think it's pretty damn obvious that as long as it's in Hawkins County's control, there's not going to be much searching, and there's not going to be a lot of time devoted to it. When it's one person a few hours a day.
Right. Working on it.
Think about how much bullshit tips they probably get called in constantly.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's awful.
I never snuck out. I was in the 3rd floor. Pretty hard to get out from the 3rd floor unless you got that handy tree growing with the branch right up to your window, maybe.
I know now it's a lot harder for kids to sneak out, thank goodness. You know, with cameras and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
I seen today too, they were advertising these GPSs you can stick on your car if you're worried about your car getting stolen. I was thinking, because they weren't much, I can't remember how much, but I was thinking that is going to be abused so much by these jealous weirdos and stalkers and shit like that.
That might be good for your kids though, you know.
Yeah, it'd be good to put on your kids' cars, but think of all the people's going to use them for nefarious shit.
Yeah. These stalker boyfriends, girlfriends, yeah. Jealous type. Controlling.
Yeah. Some crazy ones. Hawkins County knows what happened to Summer. I don't know if they know what happened to Summer, but I think they're afraid there's something they got going on there that's going to get found out because of the investigation of Summer.
I totally agree. They don't want more people there, you know. So
exactly. And see, and somebody, I don't remember, but somebody made this point the other day and the reason they're saying she's in the area is because that keeps the FBI out of their business.
That was me.
Was it? Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
That's the reason they say she's in the area, because it's not overstate lines. So.
Yeah. FBI don't really have a jurisdictional reason to intervene.
Yeah. Something shady going on there in that town.
I mean, if you just look at their reasoning, I don't know, like, why, if the Tennessee District Attorney's Office understands this situation, they ain't done something already. Why they're not suspicious about it?
Yeah, really.
You know, they're based in Rogersville. That makes me wonder if they don't do shit to help,
Right.
how wide it's spread and how thick it is in there. You know, because that office is in Rogersville,
Oh yeah.
which is in Hawkins County.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's because that it's over a district.
Yeah.
And you know, who knows? The damn corruption may go in that. This shit may be deep rooted in everything, and that's why.
I agree. Because it don't make a lot of sense. Lonnie's been the sheriff. Ronnie, I call him Lonnie. Ronnie's been the sheriff as long as he has, with DUIs, and I don't know. He don't seem like the type.
Don't you worry about the DUIs.
I wouldn't want him as my
sheriff.
No, thank you. You know.
I'm hoping that one of these lovely people that care about Summer talks to their grandson or their husband or their cousin, nephew, something, in running for sheriff in Hawkins County.
That might have happened, but then they probably might, you know, seek him out and threaten him.
Well, he just got elected. I don't know how long the term is, but we've got that long to wait, you know?
And I'm, you know, it's probably like this a lot of places, like stuff we don't know is going on, you know?
I
a lot
really,
of illegal stuff.
Yes, and I typically don't believe in that shit, but I think, I mean, if you just keep, the more you think about it, and when you say it out loud, it almost sounds stupid. When you say they think she's in the area, but they won't let you search.
Right. Stuff don't make sense.
How much sense does that make?
Right.
4 years as sheriff? Damn. In 4 years, it could be so cold we never find out if we don't get something going. Because every day is a little worse.
We're wishing to find her, and they're wishing not to find her, you know? Pretty much. So, if they did have something, they probably wouldn't let it out, you know? They'd probably hide it.
I'm really interested to see if Don puts any effort into finding her when he gets out.
Yeah, me too.
Because not that he did a lot before he went in, but maybe he's had time to dry up and think about it. Right. And you know, we haven't really heard much from Don. We don't know what his state of mind is right now.
No.
He could have the state of mind where he's sitting there and thought about it. And he's like, damn it, Candace's story don't make sense.
Right.
And you never know.
Now he's got a clear head, you know, without alcohol or whatever else. So he can think clearly.
I know that's a long shot, and everybody, I'm not just calm down, but you never know.
Let's hope. Yeah.
We got to hope for something to happen, because as things stand right now, we're spinning our damn wheels is all we're doing.
We don't want another Rose case, you know.
Poor Rose has been gone for over 10 years, and the sniff I got from their department tells me they don't have much of a clue.
Yeah. You know, Jolissa's case is kind of similar to hers, not a lot, but they did find her car, which is a little bit different than hers. But
yeah,
like no clues, no nothing, hardly. You know,
her case is weird that she just drives out of frame and then goes away from where she's supposed to be going. Because it kept making me thinking, oh yeah.
Zeke come to see y'all. Hey.
Give it a sniff, Zeke.
Give him a kissy. Oh, hey. Good. What you been doing? I think she's changing color. She looks a lot lighter. Oh, the baby. He's a good girl. A good baby. Oh, like a baby. Harley's under here. Giving too much attention.
On camera, don't it?
Uh-huh.
You smell decent. Did you have a bath? Need the bath. Yep, you can't see her. We got to get Harley somewhere. Harley likes being on camera. She's a camera hound too.
Yeah. Ferrets are good pets for people that probably are gone a lot, I think. You know, you have to get them out a lot, you know, but like during the day, because they sleep a lot. But they do need attention. But
Yeah, that's Zeke. He's the true crime mascot.
how about Harley? Make her sad.
Harley's second string now.
What?
Yeah.
No, she's a good girl.
Just found you guys not long ago. I really enjoy your content. If Cam likes you, I like you. LOL. Well, thank you.
Cam's okay.
Yeah, I went to go on Cam's last night, and I tell you, my phone, man, every time I try to go on somebody else's shit, somehow there's 10 things opened up, and I get an echo, so I was just like, it's too late for me.
Yeah. Cam and Allie's late nighters.
Yeah, they're late night. Me and Brandy's, and he
Early
made fun
nighters.
of me, too. He's like, I'm surprised you're even awake. I was like, oh, I'm surprised you ain't got 2 gloves on.
Yeah. John.
Michael.
That's for his carpal tunnel.
That ain't what it's for.
That's what he said.
That's what he said. But are the netted one he wears, are they for his carpal
Well, you
tunnel
get
too?
the stylish ones.
You can't get netted copper tones.
Oh, I'm sure you can. You
No.
probably customize them.
Well, we'll Google that shit as soon as you reckon.
Yeah.
Sit around with his scissors. Allie, would you cut little holes in these for me? You know, like Mike wears.
Probably. Or buy me a pair of pantyhose or tights that look like that and put it over.
Cam's got Allie like, what's that bedazzler you used to have?
Cam, I like your customized carpal tunnel gloves.
I like your voice.
John.
What? I like his voice. He has the voice of an angel.
Oh, yeah, he does. He's so
I just appreciate that you and Cam have your wives with you and involve them. We try to, man. We try.
The wives run the show. Really.
Yeah.
Y'all know that. No, John does more than I do.
You just show up.
No, we talk about different cases all the time. Like I'll research like a lot of the cases. I go to bed early, but I stay up late, if that makes sense. Like I'll stay on my phone forever looking at different stuff.
Yeah. Oh, and we got us a TikTok now. Y'all better check it out. John Davis True Crime at TikTok. However it works.
John's never even, have you ever been on TikTok?
I've never been on TikTok until, I have a video none of y'all have ever seen on TikTok too. If y'all want to check it out.
That chickadee talk.
Yeah.
Tick, tick, talk.
I was amazed by it. Did we cover everybody?
I think so.
Let's see. We went over the picture things, and I'm telling you, I'm going to show y'all an example of that. We didn't really talk about Kaylee because I'm not sure about some stuff, but you know, everybody needs to be looked. Let's show her picture again for sure. Because Kaylee, man, I'm telling you, I don't have a super bad feeling. I think there's a good chance she
She's
could
around.
still be with us.
Yeah.
For sure. And I don't want to, you know, make people think that I'm saying she's not. Because you never want these people to get the impression these kids aren't with us if you don't know that. Because that makes people not want to look for them as much.
But, yeah.
And we don't want to do that. That's why I don't care how many people want to put in the comments, I know what happened to Summer and she's not with us. No, you don't. And you shouldn't do that because then you discourage others. And that's hurting Summer.
Yeah, I just hope she hasn't got talked into some kind of trafficking situation or somebody taking advantage of her, you know.
I hope not, but I hope she's still with us, and I feel like she is.
Yeah, I get feelings too. Like, I do feel like she's still around. So hopefully she will be found.
I told him about the not seeing a flyer thing. No, I didn't, did I?
Oh, what?
In Kaylee's case, about the person I talked to is local, and they said that they didn't know Kaylee was missing for a month.
Right.
That was surprising to me.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't know, a month and you didn't know that. That tells me there's not a ton of flyers and stuff going on, is there?
No, there's so many kids that go missing and run away and stuff. We just don't know about. They get looked over.
And I know the lady's a local. I can verify that. She said she didn't know for a month that Kaylee was missing. That's
I'd
horrible.
like to get in contact with the birth mom. That'd be interesting to ask her some stuff if she knows anything. You know.
I don't know that she would know anything really.
Well, they did visit each other, but
Yeah, but I wish that she had a close friend that would come out and just tell what kind of person she was, because you can't get a real good idea from the stuff I've
her
heard.
parents, they just say, she's a girl. Is that what he said? They asked.
Yeah, they asked the dad in that interview, like, tell us about Kaylee, and he's like, she's a girl.
That's all.
I'm like, wow.
And she don't have any friends. She was homeschooled. She might have friends, but probably not a lot.
Yeah, and like I showed last time, the area of where she's from, and you can tell there is nothing out there. The woods, and I worry too about if they search good enough,
Yeah,
because
they might find something.
it is thick in forest in that area.
Yeah.
When you look at the drone shots, I mean, it is thick, ain't it? There's just little patches that are cleared here and there where the houses and the horse stable is, and practically everything else you see is thick forest.
I go back and forth. Like sometimes I'm like, she could be out there, you know, hopefully she's out there. But then I get an eerie feeling from her parents, and I'm like, if the parents have something to do with it, she probably isn't. And who knows how long she's been missing, you know? Have you thought about that? She might have been gone longer than that. Because she homeschooled, you know?
Yeah, that's why we're worried that her communication stopped 2 days before they reported her missing, and maybe that's a sign that she was missing earlier than we think.
Right. So something's wrong.
You know, and these are our opinions and thoughts. We're not going to rabbit hole, but I'll tell you, stuff that just don't make sense. It
doesn't make sense to
doesn't
me
make
either.
sense, you know.
Probably, if it doesn't make sense to us, it probably don't make sense to y'all, you know.
And I tell you, the Debbie Collier case is a head scratcher. That one, I don't know. I have a feeling like they're going to solve it.
Yeah, me too. I think there's enough evidence, weird evidence, but there's enough evidence to get it solved. Like, that's a plus in her case.
Yeah, and we don't know how much they got either.
Right.
But I bet you they got something out of the daughter's house in 6 hours. Wouldn't you think?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And they're not searching her daughter's house for nothing either.
Your thoughts on the serial killer? If you're talking about in the Debbie Collier case, no, I think that is a laughable joke. And Nancy Grace thought the same. I really don't see it. Do you? I mean, that's a weird ass thing for a serial killer to do.
Right.
You know, a serial killer wants to keep killing, and they're definitely not going to go through all that extra excess shit in my mind.
Yeah, they do it for the thrill. Really, move on.
And I don't think it's got shit to do with the paint can that hit the car either.
No, because that was so long ago. You know.
Yeah.
So, I don't think so.
That's sad. I have a 17-year-old sister who was adopted. She started having a hard time around 15, so her parents got into contact with us. It's an open adoption, but if it's home, still waiting until she's 18. But it hits home, still waiting until she's 18.
That's a crucial time. Probably around 14, 15, 16. A lot of stuff's changing, and it's probably hard.
Yeah.
For a girl to work, for anybody to go through. Yeah.
Teenage years aren't a bunch of fun.
Not easy, are they?
No.
I'm glad they were over. I didn't want them being a teenager.
Guys, we appreciate everybody for coming on, joining us this evening. But we ain't going to be doing no JSB stream in 6 hours or nothing like that. Yeah. We try to keep it short and action-packed. We're going to... I don't know when we're going to be on again. Definitely Monday at our 11 o'clock time slot. That's going to be our once a week sure thing, like I was telling everybody.
Right. We usually do Wednesdays. now depending on how they're not doing so hot, so we might change it a little bit, but we don't know really,
Yeah.
So
Thanks everybody for coming.
but we will let you know, right?
Yeah. And if there's any of the members here, I'm gonna play out the member thing again for everybody, because I think a lot of people didn't see it coming in.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna sign off.
And y'all subscribe if you haven't. Probably
Yeah.
most of you have, but I keep on saying that. But
Yeah. Trying to hit 7K and
woohoo!
get to 15 by next month.
There you go.
Right.
Nice.
Thanks everybody for coming. Thanks, mods, Jesse. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
Thanks everybody, and we'll see you Monday morning for sure, maybe sooner.